What's up, Taurus? Welcome to Two Intuitive Tarot. If you are new here, welcome back. If you are returning, real quick, I'm gonna just dive into it because I'm getting these downloads heavy and I be forgetting shit. So let me just give it to you straight, no chaser. This is your weekly love reading. Well, not weekly, but your love reading for this week, I shall say, right? And that's February 3rd through the 10th. And yeah, so the downloads I was getting was some of you all could be staying up late. I don't know if you work late, you work third shift, you know, that overnight, you have an overnight position or something, or if you just been staying up thinking in your head, can't really sleep, but just like up late, you know, hours or whatever, pertaining to someone or something. Take that how it resonates. I was also getting that someone's crushing on someone, so this could be you crushing on somebody, being that this is your reading. So, you know, I'm picking up these downloads. I'm just getting that it is a possibility that it's you, but it could also be someone that's crushing on you. Take it how it resonates. You know, Valentine's Day is around the corner, so maybe I'm getting somebody could be in their head about, you know, hitting somebody up and letting them know, like, hey, will you be my Valentine? Or, you know what I mean? Like, that was kind of childish, but, you know, I don't know. Maybe the energy is childish. Maybe it's lighthearted. Maybe it's fun. Maybe this is someone you've known from, like, childhood, or you grew up with, or, you know, you've just known for a while, or it just feels like you've known them forever. Take that how it resonates. I was also getting that, see what I'm talking about, how I be forgetting? Yeah. I'm not gonna force it though. If spirits wants me to mention it, I will. If not, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and jump into the tarot though. Being that mine is getting foggy, I'll not remember anything no more. Oh, this is what it was. Something could be falling apart. I don't know if that's an item or a relationship. It could be a relationship, or I don't know. You know, right? It's your life. If it resonates, it resonates. So something's falling apart and it's time for you to like take it to the trash or throw it out or replace it or just do away with it or whatever. But I was just getting something's falling apart. And it's just time to like, yeah, replace it or I don't know, get a backup or whatever. It just depends, I guess, on the situation. I'm also getting like, or I was getting another download was that someone could be very hard-headed, which is no surprise for Taurus. You guys are known for being stubborn, bullheaded, but hard-headed was what I was hearing. What was what I was getting. And so I don't know if somebody told you something and you didn't listen and now you're finding that out, or whatever they told you is coming to pass in your life. And so yeah, so that could also be for somebody, but let's see what's going on. We're going to jump into the tarot, but before we do, if you have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, hit that like button and tap that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I do post a reading. But okay, let's go ahead and get into it. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, Holy Angels, Ancestors, and Guides, please show Taurus what they need to know on their path right now, what entities are surrounding them, what they need to know at this time, and what they might not see coming. Thank you for protecting us from seen and unseen danger and camping your precious holy angel and your precious holy fence around us, blocking us from every negative and power draining entity. In Jesus' name we pray, amen and amen. I was also getting that money could be like you really get into a bag. You really get your money could be good. Like you could have your money up, like money, or you could just be focused on money or whatever. Which is again no surprise for Taurus. Yeah, y'all get to a bag. Yeah, that's one thing y'all gonna do. Y'all may need to up your protection, whatever you're doing for protection, like whether it's praying, maybe you need to pray more, really tap in more with God, the divine. And also, I'm getting like maybe you could use some love. I'm getting like the protection in the love area. You could be like, you need to up it. You could be lacking in those areas. But let's see, clear messages and guidance for Taurus. Holy Spirit, clear messages and guidance for us. These are my big ass cards. I love them. I really do, but they big as hell. Clear messages and guidance. King of Cups. Ooh. Alright, let me move this down so I can run. They just take up all the space, these damn cards. I feel like I'm shuffling a damn book. And I love these cards. Wow, Page of Cups. As I on accident, I seen that. So this could be new love, or someone could be coming forward with a message regarding love. 10 of Pentacles. Ooh, 10 of Swords and 2 of Swords. Interesting. I was gonna get one more, but I'm thinking this is good right here. We're gonna just start right here. What is it? Why is your heart broken? Because you don't listen and you get in trouble for not listening? Okay. Well, you can call him. You can call him. And I'm doing a reading, so no more interruptions. What? No, are you going to have a seat and listen? Stop, Bluey. Bluey, stop. Yeah. Go have a seat. Sorry about that. A child could be significant. You could have a child, or children could be involved. I'm seeing the Queen of Wands. So again, this is a person that you're very attracted to, or this person could be very, very attracted to you. Take it how that resonates. Someone could have a lot of lust inside of them regarding this person or whatever. Nehemiah. So, King of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. You could be seeing the numbers 10, 10, and then 2 of Swords. Honey, someone could be blocked. Someone could be blocked. Someone could have got blocked after a painful ending. So somebody hurt somebody. Someone feels betrayed. Someone feels they just feel like they was did dirty. So I don't know if this was you, Taurus. You did somebody dirty and you got blocked. I don't know. Or if somebody did you dirty and you blocked them. You gotta take it how it resonates, okay? But this is interesting because with the King of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, that makes sense, right? Right. Someone who's in love, you know, heavily attracted to, like, this side of the tarot makes sense, but this side of the tarot is not really given. So let me just tell you, King of Cups is like somebody wants to have this, like, 10 of Pentacles, the house, the kids. Maybe you want to, if kids are involved, you want to merge kids, you want to blend kids rather. create a legacy with this person, or this person wants to create a legacy with you. You want to have it all with this person, right? The wealth, the stability, um, the structure. Um, yeah, you want to have it all. You want to really nurture a connection, or this person wants to nurture a connection with you after a painful ending and somebody being blocked because of this painful ending. So we're going to dive deeper into this and see what the hell is going on here. Wow, I split the deck. Damn, I split the deck, and I'm seeing Judgment. But before I seen Judgment, I seen a wand. I don't know if it was the Queen of Wands or the King of Wands, but it was somebody's wand. And at the bottom of the deck is Nine of Swords. So I mentioned earlier somebody being up late. So it's possibility that someone's up late in their head. You see how this person is in their bed, and instead of sleeping, they're just so frustrated and stressed out and, hurt. And, it just seems like there's a lot of regret and worry and can't sleep, trauma, despair, feeling hopeless, a lot of fear. And so that makes sense. Makes sense why somebody's up late now, because someone's trying to contemplate how they can have this lovely and loving, basically happily ever after with a person that, once really left them out, left them to die, pretty much. Yeah. Two of Swords also represents being like blind, not being able to see, not knowing which choice to make, which direction. So I'm getting with that, somebody could have been caught up between a choice, between a person and another person, and they made the wrong choice because they weren't seeing things clearly. They weren't seeing things for what they were. They were blinded by something, and so they ended up making a decision that they're regretting now, with the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck, because this decision ended up hurting someone real bad. Ten of Swords that's a pain. Like, that's, child, that's a very painful ending. Period. Let's get some clarification. Clarify King of Cups. Ooh, that fell out. So, competition with the Five of Wands. So someone, this could be you, Taurus, or this could be a person. You really have to take it how it resonates. I don't know you. What I mean? And this is a general reading. So if it resonates, just puzzle pieces. Take it and put it where it fits, all right? Always feel free to flip it, and I always say that, and take it how it resonates. I always say that as well. But with the Five of Wands clarifying the King of Cups, there could have been a competition for your love. Or again, feel free to flip it. It could have been a competition for your person's love, or whatever the case is. And so therefore somebody could have had a lot of options, or someone could have a lot of options pertaining to love. I'm also getting there could be a conflict amongst lovers. So if you are in a relationship, you could be like, there could just be a conflict, a huge conflict or disagreement that you're going through with your person if you're in a relationship. I'm also getting that, pertaining to this person who was like left for dead or whatever, whether it was you or this person, I'm getting like that's the strife pertaining to like whatever this energy is surrounding this connection. Let's get some more. Clarify 10 of Pentacles, please, Holy Spirit. Clarify 10 of Pentacles for Taurus. Queen of Swords. So it just gives head over heart. Yeah. Somebody standing strong on their beliefs, on their truth. They have their heart put up, locked up, and they not letting anybody just get to it, you know? We're gonna have to talk to the sword first. Very like cutthroat energy. Could be like, it could come off as like mean. Yeah, but really it's like just standing in one's truth and standing on one's beliefs, and really not somebody to be played with, really not somebody that you want to fuck around with, really. That's what it's giving. So I'm just getting after, okay. Hell, I'm confused now with this two damn swords. It's like I can really, I'm getting this energy of confusion, but I'll say this. So if this is you, Taurus, or your person, whatever, someone's hoping to get back together with someone after making a decision that they could be regretting. They could have chose and went in the wrong direction towards another person. They felt like the grass was greener with, or whatever the case is, and they're seeing that it's not, that, the grass is actually greener wherever you water it at, and they're hoping to go back towards the other choice that they know now is the choice they should have made. Is not going to just be a cakewalk. So if you don't know, now you know. If you know, here's your confirmation. It's not, thinking you can just, whoever's trying to spin the block now, it's like it's not going to be a cakewalk. There is competition now. And this person is kind of cutthroat. I don't want to describe them as being cold-hearted, but yeah, I can see how after being left for dead, you're in this Queen of Swords energy, because it's like, no, I am no longer allowing people to just walk all over me, play with my heart, play with my mind. I'm standing on business. I'm putting my heart in a cage. I'm the only one that has a key, and if you want to get to the key, you gotta go through me. Period. Like, look at this shit. It's so savage. It's not even funny. It's so savage as hell, because look, this person has the key on their wrist. You see that? This is the key right there. Right? Right. So that's the key to unlock their heart. And it doesn't show it here. I'm actually looking for it on this image, but I don't see it here. But in another deck, it shows like the Queen of Swords sitting like in the clouds or whatever the case. And her heart, like she's seated on something, I guess her throne. And on the side of the throne, her heart is locked up like in this little compartment that she has caged, if you will. And she's like sitting with her sword ready to just fuck whoever up who's trying to just steal her heart. Like, she's not going for that shit. You know what I mean? Like, this is a person you got to talk nice to or don't talk twice to. Okay? Yeah, very direct, very clear boundaries, very clear minded, just not going for the okie doke. If you're thinking you can sweet talk this person or persuade them or whatever, no, 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 no. Like, that's not it. This isn't that. You can't do it. You really can't. You really can't. Like, you have to come correct or don't come at all. Don't come at all if you can't come correct. That's given with the Queen of Swords in that energy. And honestly, I can't fault anybody for being like that. Who can fault anybody for being in that energy after, being loving and caring and nurturing and empathetic and things of that nature? And not only was it not reciprocated, but they were left for dead. So it's like, oh, hell no. It's like, fuck this, fuck that, fuck you. Now, you know what I'm saying? I'm focused and I'm worried about myself, because at the end of the day, I have to take care of myself. I can't be worried about any and everybody else and their bullshit. I got to worry about me and mine, right? Because nobody else is going to take care of me but me. And anybody that think they're going to play in my face, I'm telling you, it's up and it's stuck. Point blank, period. So let's move on. Oh, that was... So now somebody wants to come with the Six of Pentacles. They want to come and restore balance. This could be you, Taurus, because this is your energy. This is your energy. I'm seeing Libra, Virgo, and Leo. So you could have those placements, or your person. Those seasons could be significant. But yeah, after someone left someone for dead, someone wants to come back and restore balance into the connection. Ooh, this is okay. Clarify the Two of Swords, please, Holy Spirit. The High Priestess. So someone could have underwent a spiritual awakening. So going back to that download where I said someone was like hard-headed, or you, I was really getting that it was you, Taurus, that you were hard-headed, because you guys are known for being stubborn and bullheaded. It doesn't have to be you. It doesn't have to be the case. Look, now somebody wants to work together with the Three of Pentacles. A lot of earth here, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But yeah, someone, again, blind, but now they see. As I mentioned with the High Priestess, that means like you're very much connected to the divine. You are very intuitive, highly spiritual at this time. You can be an empath. You can be into tarot, whatever the case is. But with the High Priestess clarifying the Two of Swords, that to me is just confirmation that, like I mentioned earlier, someone had a choice to make and they made the wrong decision. They could have been making a head over heart decision. I think I mentioned that earlier as well. They were making a decision based off of logic, when really the decision that was needed for them to make was a decision that they had to make based off of their emotions, based off of their heart, based off of their faith, based off of their intuition. And it's giving that, you know what I'm saying? Because when I look at the Two of Swords, you know what I mean? The reason why I say that is because here you are, you have a person with two swords, right? And it's like the two swords are meant to protect themselves, right? And it's like, I don't know why I'm getting, the hell is that damn movie? Damn. What the hell is that movie? The girl from 13 Going on 30 was in it. It starts with the E. Electra. So in that movie, Electra, she sits there, and if I'm not mistaken, she might not have had blindfolds on. She may have, but her eyes were closed. She couldn't see. And it was like, that's how she was able to kind of like see things before they happen to prepare her for the fight or the battle that's ahead. So she would, like, right before she's getting ready to get into a fight with somebody, she would literally sit down and like close her eyes. It appeared, outside looking in, as if she was meditating and, being receptive to the messages and the downloads that and the visions that she was getting to help prepare her for the fight. Because in those visions, it would help her to better strategize, know what, it would be able to help her see what's coming before it actually comes. So, for instance, like, she'd have a vision that if she just rushed into the fight with a particular individual, they would do something to her that would, basically kill her. And so instead of rushing directly into the fight with the person, she would wait for that person to attack her, because now she knows what they're going to do based off of just sitting down and just grounding herself and meditating and trusting in the messages she was receiving from the divine, just trusting in her gifts and the visions and things that she was receiving. So, said all that to say, you were having a hard time doing that, or this person was having a hard time doing that. This is a person that did not move from emotion, or this could be a person that didn't have a lot of faith, not a lot of you know that third eye could have been closed at the time, or whatever the case was. But I'm also getting that this was the catalyst, right, for this person to be spiritually awakened. So, based everything had to unfold how it unfolded, because this person once was spiritually unawakened, and now they are spiritually awakening, and they're seeing the errors in their ways because they are tapped into the divine. They are now getting those messages from the divine. They are now receiving, like, they're tapped into their intuition. They're leaning more into their intuition and trusting in that, and they're just really spiritually connected, and they just have this inner knowing. And now they're leaning more into it. They're more dependent on it, and with that, they're being guided to come back towards this connection with you, or you're being guided to come back to this connection with this person, because you know that this was your person, and that this person, not only was this your person, but this person is worth fighting for, win, lose, or draw. You know what I mean? This is a person that you only see once in a lifetime, honestly, and it's a rare situation, like, and you're lucky to catch them in one lifetime, or any lifetime, let alone multiple lifetimes. But to get this type of energy in a lifetime is a beautiful thing, because this is a person or individual with the Queen of Wands that's highly attractive, fun, outgoing, witty, creative, passionate. Yeah, this is someone I'm getting that's loving, nurturing, caring, someone you can build a legacy with, have children, have that stability, have that structure, trust that this person is going to take care of your kids, also help build upon legacy, build the empire, not just take. You know, they say behind every good man is a good woman. So take it how it resonates. If you are the masculine in the situation, and when I say masculine, there's no gender in masculine, because we all have feminine and masculine energy, okay? There's no gender, just take it how it resonates. So if you're the masculine in the situation, you understand that this was a feminine, or you had a feminine that was on, that was going to help you to excel, but you made a decision and chose a feminine that only brought you down. You understand? And so it's like you're seeing the errors in your ways, and now you want to backtrack to the feminine who will help you build and have this legacy, and the dreams that you aspire to have, and things of that nature. You're ready to put down the burdens with the 10 of wands here, after going through, with the wheel of fortune in reverse, going through a lot of bad luck or karma. That's pretty much the same thing, if you ask me. because you could have had a difficult time rebuilding yourself, considering whatever situation, or you are currently experiencing a difficult time rebuilding after being in a relationship with a person who literally came into your life and left you in a pickle, to say the least. And if you're not a masculine, flip it. Feminines, you made a decision on a masculine who, instead of choosing the masculine that was going to build you up, you chose the masculine who only brought you down. And you could have spent a lot of time trying to rebuild yourself after that. And after rebuilding yourself, now you want to go towards the masculine who was a better fit for you. Yeah. Okay. So that's the energy, whether it's you, Taurus, or your person. That someone wants to come back and see if they can right their wrong, knowing that it's going to be a disagreement, knowing it's going to be conflict, knowing that this person is definitely going to probably chew you up and spit you back out. It's like this person, whoever I'm talking to, cross watchers, whoever, this person is, whether it's you, Taurus, you are going to chew this person up and spit them back out. But this person doesn't care. They're ready. They're prepared to fight for it. It's just giving, regardless, they want to restore balance. You know what I mean? Like they know 1 + 1 is 2. It's simple math. It's only right. You know what I mean? It's only right because they left you out in the cold, or you left this person out in the cold. So it's only right. You know what I mean? That this person spit you up and chew you alive, but it's like you don't care. You're willing to fight for it. You're willing to be chewed up. If you got to take a cut or two, it's all right. You'll go get the stitches. You know what I'm saying? You just want to have balance restored with this individual. You know what I mean? Because this is your person, or this person knows that you're their person, or whatever the case is. So I'm seeing hatred at the bottom of the deck. So hatred is like a cancer. It destroys you from the inside out. I always say that, you have to forgive, because when you don't, it's like drinking a cup of poison and expecting the other person to die. You understand? You're only hurting yourself. So think of forgiveness as something you do for yourself. That doesn't mean that necessarily you have to get back with an individual or be with an individual, but you just forgive that person so that you don't have bitterness in your heart, and so that you can go forward in life being happy, having peace, being free, and learning the lessons that you need to learn regarding this situation. So no is coming out. No is a word we all need to use more often and stand on it. We also need to accept and receive it as a right of others. So, wow, that's a statement, because, whoever the person is trying to go forward towards this person, and it's like interesting. I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to try and motion my hand so you can see it, but here we have Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and right below it we have the 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. And so it's just giving that someone's trying to go towards this person that they could have played and left out to left them for dead or whatever, and to their surprise, they're seeing that this person didn't die, they lived. And not only did they live, they look better and they're doing better than the last time you seen them when you left them for dead. You've seen them, like, not only did they survive, but they are abundant and excelling and thriving. And so you just know for a fact it's going to be a burden, it's going to require hard work. It's just going to be crazy hard to get next to this Queen of Wands. You think of a queen is highly protected. So think of chess. The queen is one of the most precious pieces on the decks. Some people are willing to sacrifice the queen to win the game, but if you're smart, you know what I mean. If you're depending on perspective, right? Perspective is reality, but that's to the individual who's just trying to win all. You know what I mean. But the objective is to protect the queen, right? At all costs. That's why in the real world, back in the time where there's queens, and when they went to war, the queens were left at home to to continue the legacy versus being out on the battlefield with the king, because that was the king's role, to fight the battle, whatever the case is. Hopefully they have a male heir to continue the legacy. But if not, the queen is in place to continue the legacy, you know what I mean, and keep things moving that way. Whether it be like with the children they already have or whatever the case is, whether, they didn't have a son, they have a daughter, so, the daughter, whatever, whatever. But the objective is for the queen to be protected. So anyway, I said all that to say, because I'm getting off topic with that. The queen is like one of the most protected people in the kingdom, and so anybody trying to get close to the queen, you have to go through the army. You have to go through the king. You know what I mean? A lot of barriers you got to go through to get to that queen. It's not something that's going to be easily done. It's not something that happens overnight. So yeah, whoever that may be, look forward to really having a challenge. Look forward to, child, I couldn't tell you. They say never say never, and nothing's impossible, right? But there's just a hint of delusion here for a person that left somebody out for the dead, left them out to die, right? Left them for dead and moved on with their life happily, without a care, without a thought, for that same individual to think they could come back and win that same person they left out for dead and be in a relationship like that. There is some delusion there, if we're being quite honest. So with the no coming out, I think that's very not only appropriate, not only is it very like in sync with the message. I just love how it's articulated with this card, because it speaks to both parties. It speaks to the person saying no, and it speaks to the person receiving no. And so I'm just getting that this is confirmation with no coming out, that no, this person, whether it's you, Taurus, you don't want this person that left you out for dead, or vice versa. This person doesn't want you, however that may go. So yeah, you're really, or this person is really going to be in for a rude awakening. If they're thinking that, yeah, move on. Yeah, whoever this person is trying to come back, they're better off moving on. Better off moving on. Somebody's mind is completely made up here. There's really nothing too much to talk about. So move on goes on to say, in order to gain closure and healing for ourselves, we must move on from things, people, and situations we cannot change. So I will say that there's a conversation that is needed to be had for the purposes of closure. But once that conversation is had, and whoever receives the answer that they seek, whoever is pursuing who for this conversation to get whatever answer they need, even though it's like there's this inner knowing, like you already know, or this person already knows what the answer is going to be, but still and yet they feel like it's worth trying. So they're going to come forth and try anyway, regardless, because they have nothing to lose. Um, it's just better you just accept it for what it is, and just move on, and heal, most importantly, go move on and heal, as sucky as it may feel. That's just what is required in this situation, for the betterment of both individuals, because you can't make somebody love you, you know what I mean? So you have no choice but to accept it for what it is, and then just move on, you know what I mean? Just accept it for the lesson that it was meant to be, the strength that it was meant to give you, and go on into your next relationship after you heal, and be better and do better, because you've learned what the consequences are if you don't. So the next one is intuition. Always trust your gut. The universe is constantly speaking to us. Will you choose to listen? So, this is a situation where someone did not trust, their gut, and they were not listening to their intuition and the messages they were receiving, and it ended up being costly. It ended up being costly. Someone could have throat chakra issues, because I don't even know where that little stutter spell came from all of a sudden. But yeah, and so in not trusting your intuition, it's like not only do you hurt yourself, but you hurt others, right? So in this case, whoever the person was who had the big decision to make, whether they were going to go left or right, and they decided to go left instead of right, it's like, because they didn't listen to their intuition was being tested, their gut was being, God was testing to see if they were going to have faith and trust in him, and they didn't. And so what ended up happening was a lot of people ended up getting hurt, the first person being the person that was left for dead, and then the next person being, the person who realized they made the wrong decision. Now they're experiencing, that pain, because what they end up doing is leaving the person that, they made that left, that they chose that left, they went left for. They end up leaving that decision. So now that person, is in pain, or vice versa. Or the person that made that decision to go left is in pain, because they're dealing with a person that's just like no good. You know what I mean? And they don't give a damn. Their messages and guidance. I really just wanted one. Okay, thank you. Doubt. Second guessing yourself only leads to more indecision. Trust yourself to do what is best for you. So a lot of confirmation there on just trusting your intuition and your gut and your beliefs, and doing what's better for you, and not listening to outside sources, outside parties. At the end of the day, you have to live with your decision. So don't come to me talking about what mama and daddy and sister and brother and cousin and whoever is talking about, best friend, whoever the fuck is talking about. Because at the end of the day, you have to live with your decision, point blank, period. You know what I mean? And not too much on those individuals who gave their advice, and could have persuade an individual. I'm really getting, I don't know. I really am not sure, but I'm really picking up heavy that this could be your energy, Taurus, that you could have listened to someone. They could have persuaded you. Sorry, I just seen something. I'll share with you what that was in a second, but you could have listened to someone who gave you the advice to go left instead of right, when your intuition was telling you to go right. And you could be upset with that individual who persuaded you. If this isn't you, Taurus, is your person, again, feel free to flip it. But in that case, it's like you can't really be mad at that individual at the end of the day, because you are your own person, and you have to just accept accountability that you made that decision for your life. You know what I mean? And let it be a learning lesson. for the next time someone has advice to give you. Understand that advice is optional. You don't have to take it. And if you do take it, you can take it with a grain of salt. You can completely do away with it, because at the end of the day, what you just learned is that, or what this person just learned is that you have to live with your decisions, not that person that's influencing you to do whatever. You know what I mean? And oftentimes people are loved ones, friends, or whoever. Sometimes it could just be a hater hating. Sometimes it could just honestly be a loved one telling you what they feel is best based off their life and their circumstances, which may be very different from you and yours. You know what I mean? And so it's like, I like to sing, for example. I like to sing, but my mother might tell me not to do it because when she tried to pursue singing, she had a negative experience, but that was her experience. This is mine, and things are different, and I, may make different choices from her, and vice versa. And at the end of the day, if I fumble, I'll get back up. It's my decision to make, and it's my lesson to learn. So if I listen to my mother and I choose a career that I don't like, and I'm miserable and I'm stuck and I'm unhappy, I can't blame her, because at the end of the day, it was my decision. It was my decision. Period. So very similar to this. But what I was seeing and got caught up on is no mud, no lotus. Take a note from the beautiful lotus, which defies the mud and murky water to rise to the water's surface to show its beauty. Overcome adversity by blooming where you are. And I just split the deck and seen that. I just felt called to do it. But at the bottom of the deck is unique. So when the Creator made you, she broke the mold. There is not another person on earth like you. Celebrate being different, okay? I'm really getting like someone could battle internally with being themselves, because they can be surrounded by individuals who aren't like that, and or they try to put people down who are. It just really gives that kind of cool kid syndrome. Let me say it like this: cool kid syndrome. Can you see cool kid syndrome? Because here they are putting on, trying to meet the status quo, and won't act like their shit don't stink when it really does. And everyone wants to be like them, not even knowing like they're not even really being themselves. You know what I mean? They don't want to be the way that they are, but they do it because they feel like this is what is required of them to have the status, to have that status per se. To have what they have in life or whatever, you get what I mean? Versus a person who embraces their uniqueness and their, what people may look at as being different. They may not be as popular because they walk in their truth, and everyone's not going, as long as you're walking your truth, everyone's not going to, it's not going to be for everyone. Which is essentially how you know if a person is for you, because you're walking in your truth. Therefore, this person is for you. And so it just gives, in this, now that I mentioned that, in this situation, you were dealing with a person where you could be yourself. They didn't judge you. I did see the judgment earlier, which means this is final. This is final. What's done is done. There's no undoing it, and we just have to, accept it for what it is. But you were dealing with a person who accepted you for who you were. You didn't have to pretend. You could be yourself. You were comfortable. It was pleasant. You loved how that person made you feel, or that person loved how you made them feel, and you had a decision between that and a person who was more aligned with, you know what I mean? If you're like this popular person, you look really good, you're really attractive, could have been dealing with a person that in the eyes of others, because beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so that's very opinion based, that's not facts. One person may think someone's attractive, another person may not, but it doesn't matter, because that's what makes the world go around, right? But anyway, you're dealing with a person that met, the typical beauty beauty standards, and they were just a better look aesthetically, I guess, in terms of like your world and the people that you were surrounded with, or this person and the person they were surrounded with. And so that could have been another factor in why the decision that was made was made. I'm seeing runner at the bottom of the deck, so someone could have ghosted someone, which really speaks to this Ten of Swords energy, because someone was left for dead. Clear messages and guidance. I did not intend on this video being this long, baby. I didn't. I thought it was going to be faster. But hey, somebody needed to hear it. Somebody needed to hear it. And if you stuck around to hear it, you know it was for you. The Sword and Rose. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, humor, protection, power. So again, someone is really coming into, well, one, there's this truth is getting ready to be revealed. You know, so, you know, whoever wants to have this conversation to see if things could be repaired, the truth is going to come out. But I'm really getting that the truth is already out. You know what I mean? Like, either you've already received this clarity, or this person has already received this clarity, this truth, this revelation. Again, this situation had to happen, because what I'm getting more than anything is that it brought upon a spiritual awakening, which is a very powerful thing to undergo. It's a beautiful thing. So you'll never be the same after a spiritual awakening. I'll say that. So Dragonfly, be lighthearted, finding out things, coming to light, adapt, change, heal. So as I just mentioned, there's a truth. You know, the truth, it's here. You know what I mean? It's here. It's here. For someone who's like hoping for a second chance, and they're just like knowing that it's a strong possibility they're not going to get it, but they're just going to go for it and try anyway. Well, they're gonna, that truth is also going to be revealed as well. But outside of that, it's just like all parties are already knowing what it is. You know what I mean? So after, I guess, that conversation is had, I'm just getting that there's a conversation that's needed. And so after that conversation is had, and then that closure is established and both parties move on, you know, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, I'll say. So it may seem dark and gloomy now, but it won't be forever. You know, just, again, perspective is reality. Just keep going, keep a positive mind, manifest exactly what you want, give thanks for what you already have. Be thankful that you're not where you want to be, but you're happy to have what you have, and happy to be where you are, because it's not where you used to be. And just have bliss and peace in that, in that knowing. Okay. Oh, this is some tough shiggity. Like, damn, Spirit, why you got me giving these tough ass? I be, you know what I mean? It's one thing when the message is cute, sweet, you know what I mean? Okay, when it's all like this, it's like, oh, like the DJ, you know, when the DJ stopped the music, talking comes out. Interested, conversing more, awaited message, arrives, text, call, email, hovering. Like I mentioned, clearly there is a conversation that is needed to happen following this situation. This could have been a connection. Bluey, if you don't take, give me it now. You better leave it alone. I'm sorry, I have a dog. She done went in my son's room and found his popcorn bag, and she's ready to devour this bag. Do you hear me? She thinks she's so slick. She's not. She's not. You're not slick. You're not slick. Leave that popcorn bag alone. Leave it alone. All right, you guys. I love you. I gotta go because my dog is getting ready to be on 1200. Look, stop, look, and listen. If you need me, hit me up, twointuitivetarot@gmail.com for a personal reading. Don't be scared. I got you. And remember that these readings are for the general public, okay? My information is below in the description box. Until next time, love and light. Bye.